let's get our game working. So the ball is going through our paddle right now, and that's no bueno. And now you could just put a solid on it or a random hit or something like that, but that is not Breakout. Breakout is actually a very skill game. The good players could make the ball go where they wanted to. And to do that, we have to use some advanced stuff, tricks, and programming tricks that you can impress your friends with. Let's show you this crazy code, and don't worry, you're not going to understand it at all at first, but I'm going to teach it to you. So if we go in, look at what we do. We say ball on collision with my player paddle. We're going to have the ball, we're going to set its angle of motion, meaning the direction it goes, to the angle of the player X, player Y, that's our paddle, to our ball's X and Y. Basically, the angle that is between these two objects, between the paddle and the ball. That's what this means. Let's go show you this in action, though. So if I come in, boom, look at this. This is a simulation of that code running and a visualization of it. So the red line is my ball's angle of motion. This little bit right here. The ball's angle of motion is this red line. That's the direction it's going in. We can see what it's set to. Ball.angle of motion is -162. Now it's going at 33. Its angle is 33. It's going to hit and change again to 148. Cool. What's the green line? Well, the green line is this second bit of code. This right here. This is a function. Angle is this function that you use to tell the angle between two objects. And the two objects that we have here are the player paddle and our ball paddle. We see it's the player's X and Y and the ball's X and Y. If we plug this in to here, it outputs this right here. This right here. So this is the function. It's outputting this number every tick. It's changing, and you can see the green line is changing. So you can see how it's showing me, it's visualizing the angle between these two objects, the ball and the paddle. Now, why is that so useful? Well, pro players can use this to kind of make the ball go the direction they want it to go. Look at this. Oh, I made it go that way. What happens when the ball hits my paddle? So watch this. The red line is going to turn into the green line as soon as it hits the paddle. Watch, the red line is going to go away because we set it to it. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Oh, I'll come over here and watch. It's going to become, boop, -49. And look, it set its angle of motion, -49. Now there's no red line. Oh, it's back again because when it hits something, it changes its angle of motion. And now it's set back this, -66, 66. So cool. So I can use this to say, I want to hit that ball back in the same direction. I can hit it right back in the same direction. That is super cool. And look, I can go back and move it this way, and now I'm going to hit it right back in that same direction again. Oh, yeah. So with this little bit of code here, I can actually point my ball in the direction I want it to go in. Oh, but once it goes in the sides, it's kind of hard to do. The sides make it nearly impossible to do that. But once it's in this middle court area, you can actually do that. And this is something that Steve Jobs and the Woz and Nolan Bushnell said was really important to Breakout, is that you could come in and really kind of pick where you want to shoot that ball at. All right, so I want you guys to go look under the video, and you'll notice there's a link. Under the video right now, there's a link to this project right here, and you can play with it. Go play with it and see if you can kind of aim the ball where you want it to go. Kind of keep an eye on the green, and it's going to be impossible when it hits these sides, when it's really close to sides. But if it's in the middle here, you can kind of aim the ball. Let's see if I can aim it. Oh, yeah, almost. It's squirrely. Again, you can use your arrow keys for this. Super cool. So go play with it. Go play with the project below. Click and open it. And then when you're done with it, come in and plug in this code right here. So you're going to come in on the collision with the player. you're going to set the angle of motion on your ball. The ball's already got a bullet behavior on it. And you're going to set the angle of motion to angle, parenthesis, player.x, player.y, that means the player, the paddle's position, and then comma. You're going to use ball x, comma, ball y, parenthesis, and that is going to give you breakout aim. Breakout, ball, collision, and aim. Super cool. All right, hopefully you guys understood that. If not, you can save your questions for a teacher, but just go add this in, and good luck. You're learning pro stuff. This is pro breakout. Awesome.